Okay, Marie, so on Wednesday you challenged Lindsay and I to the Pop Sugar Read a Book thing, book 2015 thing. Well, I'm taking your challenge. Now, if you follow me on the Tumblr, then you know I've already finished one book this year, and that is Fangirl, and I'm going to count that towards something that my friend recommended towards me. That's you, Marie. But there's another checkbox on that list that says book you can read in a day. Well, I can't read any books in a day except yesterday, in the mail, I got this bad boy. This is All Fall Down by Allie Carter. Actually, it's not the real thing. It's an advanced copy. Look, it's even signed by her. See? Right there. That's her. Right there. Allie Carter is probably my favorite author at the moment. She wrote the entire Heist series, and then she wrote the Gallagher Girl series, and you all know how I feel about the Gallagher series. So this book comes out on January 20th, and I get an advanced copy because I'm awesome. I got it in the mail yesterday, and I finished reading it last night. That's one day. More like 5 hours, really. And really, I just gotta talk to y'all about this book because I am freaking out. So I'm gonna go over some of what happened in All Fall Down. This is the spoiler-free version. I'm gonna make a spoiler version. I'm gonna put it somewhere over here on my other channel, but this is the spoiler-free version. But I gotta talk to somebody about this because, as you probably saw in last night's distraught Snapchats to you, Marie, I am a mess. So let me just tell you a little bit about Allie Carter and why I like her so much. Allie Carter writes books that follow teenagers who do things that teenagers totally don't do. She wrote Spies, she wrote Thieves, and now she's writing kind of an embassy thriller thing. All Fall Down is the first in Embassy Row, and I'm so excited because that means that there's more in Embassy Row. Everything I've read of Allie Carter has a teenager who follows the mindset of a girl and talks like a girl, which is cool because I also talk like a girl. And it's really cool to see these characters that are huge heroes and like revered in their communities and just on top of everything they can be on top of. But they're teenage girls, and they talk like teenage girls, and they think like teenage girls, and they worry about teenage boys kissing them, and it's really adorable. Then another thing I really dig about Allie Carter is her world-building ability. World-building is something, as a writer, that I really just cannot do yet, and so I really like reading authors who can do it. As far as world-building goes, I mean, Allie Carter is, like, on top. Like, she's got it under control. She's built an entire spy world. She's built, like, this community of thieves that is like so intriguing that you physically cannot stop reading. And now she's built this embassy world with these gorgeous embassies and this really huge palace that's really just very grand, very ornate, very detailed, and it's so great. The carpets feel like clouds. It's awesome. She's really good at like building buildings and stuff, but she's even better at building like a lore, a history to her land. She's got princesses and princes. She's got rebellion. She's got like these paintings on the palace walls that are just, I mean, in my head they're gorgeous. I don't know what they really look like. Reading is weird. She's got a creepy lullaby. She's always got creepy lullabies, but I don't know what this one is. The other one at least made sense, but this one is freaking me out because I have no idea what it's about yet. And she's got past loves and current loves and a Russian boy next door who is totally adorable. Oh my god, I think I can get behind fictional Russian boys. Is there anybody who can't get behind fictional Russian boys? If there is, I don't want to meet them. These are just Allie Carter's strong suit, but they really thrive in All Fall Down, which is great because I've been waiting a long time for this one. I'm really glad it lives up to like everything else. We got girls helping girls again. Y'all know how I am about girls helping girls. There are not enough stories out there about girls helping girls, and there's a little more animosity between the girls this time, which is interesting to see how it fades and spikes and all of that. I think it's more real because there is a natural animosity between girls due to the socialization. I'm not going to get into it. It's just cool to see the girls fighting and then not fighting anymore when it really counts. But that does not mean that there are not boys helping girls. We gotta talk about Noah. I'm going to talk about Noah in the next video. Once you read it, once you get the book, once you read it, and then you want to watch the spoiler version, then we can talk about Noah and how he's basically like Ron Stoppable but cuter. But this is not important. Honestly, Noah is the least important thing about this book because the hands down, coolest thing about this book is that the protagonist has a mental illness that is used to actually further the plot. This character has panic attacks. In the books, you get to see panic attacks. You get to see the mental illness working. It's so cool. A superhero female who also has a mental illness but is calling all the shots and making all the rules. Oh my gosh. Oh, words cannot express how important this is to me. I am floored by Allie Carter's ability to write a character who is compromised but still competent. And mental illness is not the only thing about the character. She's also very snarky. She's also like very determined, very ambitious, very sneaky. crazily sneaky, actually. I need to see a book succeed that has a complex female character with mental illness running around saving the day, being awesome. So listen, Marie, I'm not here to tell you what to read, but, you know, there is a box on the Pop Sugar list, book published this year, and this is definitely going to be published this year, so I think maybe you should add this to your list of things to read. And you're totally going to dig Alexi, because he's tall, dark, and handsome, and I know how you are about the tall, dark, and handsome, Marie. Okay, that's all I got for you today. That's all I got. I'm going to go film another video, put it on the other channel, and we're going to have a good time over there with a bunch of spoilers and a bunch of plot twists. Oh my gosh, I need to talk about this, because this is crazy. If you're looking forward to the worldwide release of All Fall Down, then give this video a big thumbs up. Leave your favorite Allie Carter moments in the comments. I want to read some of those, because there's probably a ton of them. And make sure you catch Lindsay on Monday. I'm going to see you next Friday.
Is everything alright down here?
I'm making a video.
I thought I heard you scream.
You did hear me scream.